What are people getting wrong about faith and money, faith and finances? And what's the opportunity that you believe God has given you and given all of us in terms of our relationship with faith and finance?
So, wow. What are people getting wrong, and where is their opportunity? I think where people get stuck the most is truly not defining what that wealth means for themselves. Not the standard of that colleague banker, not the standard of your friend, but truly the standard for yourself that God is infusing in you. You know, the Bible tells us that he knew us before we were formed, right? And we also don't have to be anxious about the things that he has prepared for us. And so that is God's power being breathed into us. And so we can define how we want to be wealthy in the totality. Like, we shouldn't put ourselves in a box, and particularly for people of color, why measure ourselves against a standard that didn't even have us in mind in the first place? Why are we even having that standard? This is about kingdom, right? Like, what's God's standard, and what is the standard that actually measures me fully? Wealth defined traditionally kept me out. Why am I going to measure myself by that same standard only? I'm so much more, and God wants me so much more than that. And if we can hold on to that I'm worthy to be that is the wealth that I want you to have. That is the wealth that I want everyone to have. And therein lies the opportunity where we can take not the deficit framework of the standard that didn't have me in mind, but the asset-rich framework of the intangible faith that I have, the intangible love and relationships that I have, the intangible joy, and that other tangible stuff. I'm not saying don't get that, because I believe go get that, but not at the expense of the other, because if done well, actually, if you focus on the intangible things, the tangible ones will come, quite frankly. So that trips people out, right? Because you're chasing the dollars, but then you're ending up unhappy, unfulfilled, and trying to figure out, how do I get all of these other things that I want, that peace, that personal power? And so I want to challenge everybody to claim their definition of wealth. I'm offering up what that wealth could be, both on the intangible side and on the tangible side, and honor that for your life, because that is the way God intended us to be.